Well, we got a gorgeous day here in South Texas, and I'm out at my range doing some chronograph work. I'm using CFE pistol for reloading my 9mm, and I'm not finding a lot of good information on the various websites and various publications on load data. There's some stuff out there. There's some stuff that says start around 5.3 to 5.9 grains. So I wanted to come out, run a few loads at different weights, different charge weights, and see what I get. So I've got the Digital Pro Chrono over here, nice chronograph. Been using that to set up my numbers here, and I've got two pistols I'm working with: my SIG P320 3.9-inch barrel 9mm, and my Walther PPQ 5-inch barrel 9mm. So I'm doing a little comparison between a 3.9-inch barrel and a 5-inch barrel to see what I get in terms of velocity spreads. And there's a little, not much in some cases, but there is a little. So let's see what some of the numbers turned out to be here. And I've got a bunch of numbers written down here, but basically I started with 5.1 grains, 5.2 grains, 5.3, 5.4, 5.6, 5.7, all the way out there. So 5.1 to 5.7 grains. I took 10 shots of each out of my Walther PPQ. Those are all the 5-inch velocities. I didn't have enough rounds to do the same thing with the SIG velocities. But I did do one with the SIG, so we can compare one load with the SIG. But here's the important numbers right down here. 5.1 averaged 1115 feet per second. 5.2 averaged 1108. 5.3 averaged 1159. It's kind of interesting that 5.2 actually went down, but that's kind of the way these numbers work sometimes. I had an anomaly in there, I think. 5.4 averaged 1112. I didn't do the 5.5. I got some real goofy numbers on 5.5 there. As you can see, 600, 700, 800. I think what happened was I had there were some shadow issues with the chronograph. Got it straightened out for 5.6. We came back with 1523, excuse me, 5.7, 1553. So that's definitely some pretty hot load there, 1553 average. And to run those numbers, I don't have enough ammunition to run all those numbers again in the SIG, but I did run the SIG at 5.7. I had some ammunition there. And as you can see, the numbers went from $1,200, $1,300. So the average was 1284 out of the SIG versus 1553 out of the Walther. There's your 5-inch barrel average, 1553. Your 3.9 or 4-inch average, 1284. So about 300 some odd feet difference. So it did make a difference in my testing. Sometimes I was a little surprised at that. Might be some anomalies there with the guns and the loads and everything. But I circled the lowest standard deviation, 17. At 17, that's your true test of velocity, your true test of central tendency. I like that. Low standard deviation means low velocity spread, which means I'm getting a nice consistent burn in the barrel, which is what you want. 1159 for an average, that's good for me. So my load I'm going to be shooting from now on is going to be 5.3 grains of CFE pistol with a 115 grain plated round nose bullet, for an average velocity of 1159 and standard deviation of 17. Okay, so this video has been a little nerdy, little numbers, but you can't find real good information from the internet on these on this CFE pistol. It's a little bit new, so that's what I decided to run with out here. So checking out some loads here. So thanks for watching, like and sub. Thanks.